Cowboys with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. They start the drive with Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Mahomes going to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Quinton Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
15. Easy. Yellow.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You look at this Niner defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Mayer, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Only when I shit might be time.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Going out. Where do you go? You realize I'm not a child who needs permission to go outside.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Level of control. By the way, I should offer congratulations on your corruptation, Grayson. Starfire's proven herself to be a decent leader. I approve.
Thank you.
Have you found anything in the high files?
Nothing earth-shaking, but I'm still checking.
Sounds like you got squad. The loving games are in their life for nothing.
Which is why I've added the newest files to the ones too damaged to read from the previous one.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, there is. He's back. snap. Loose ball. You want to come see?
Herbert setting up to throw.
Throw the fucking ball, bro.
Pressure gets there this time.
Damn, nigga.
Protection's certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
And I say to you, those who deny the chosen have no place in the kingdom that shall be built. Sinners and
Herbert.
blasphemers do not share our values.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Touchdown. Cam Akers, 57 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
As you can see, I am always victorious.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yes. Alfred will be asking important questions.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
What you did, because he warned you. Our guardian angel. We're stopping for him again. He'll keep the Titans at bay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Okay. Sounds like volunteer for the one in my town. Maybe I should volunteer.
Attack, attack!
Return.
43, 43, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This is late. I'm out.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
Oh my God. There you go, boy. Shit.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Give me that click on, man. Stop bull crapping with me, baby.
Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Ooh, good play.
Calvin Ridley.
Bro, I don't know what's up with this lagging, man. Give me what you got for a poke shot, baby.
And it gets him a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Back to the ground, Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh, I had it. Oh, it's not letting me jump like I want to. Give me what you got. Stop doing me like that.
Not much has changed here on
Stop
drive number 2.
teasing.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They get this out left.
Oh, you pushed him in. That's a janky ass Madden animation there. Boy, I hate that fucking animation.
The Cowboys have taken the lead.
Damn. Go.
Extra
Boy, I'm lag. That's me. That's me.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Quentin Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, 15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
There's big Quentin Williams, the All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Attack, attack! Come back! 43! 43!
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
380. You're not.
That is taken in by Hurst. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. Hayden Hurst, 55 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Mahomes now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
49ers 13.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Brings up 3rd down.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
59, 59. Home trips right.
Valdez-Scantling in motion left.
Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kappa.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
21. Go.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Niners first down. They needed 3, they got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
5-9. Hey, ram. Ready.
On first down, it's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Let's go.
Herbert back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, go lion. Crowd right.
3rd and 2, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Whoa.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
59. Home troops right.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
21.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Herbert on first down now. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Akers will score. Touchdown for the Niners. So partner, it's a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we'll just moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Herbert's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Out of the gun, Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Hey, go Lion.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the end. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Hayden Hurst with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Niners are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Now the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Niners 27, Cowboys 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
15. First down, Cowboys.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd and 10.
Easy. Hey, rip list. 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hey, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
15. Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! T. Higgins from 8 yards out.
And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the 49er hands team does. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Going right back to Akers.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, go Lion.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Touchdown 49ers.
Cam Akers.
36 yards.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
43.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yellow.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, Sunday. 15. Yellow. Where's it?
Mahomes.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. But he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Here now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And the lead will shrink to 6. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Niners, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.